Time for Group F, the final group of the round of 24. But first, a shout out to our sponsors, Razer and Twitch TV. They have made all of this possible, donating the generous prize pool. We have a $500 prize pool for each season of TLS, each regular season, and then a 2K championship that will be coming up after this season of TLS, Season 3.
Not bad.
So that's going to be pretty awesome, guys.
That's insane, actually. That's super cool for playing Brood War. Yeah, all the guys putting up the money for this, really, really awesome of them to support Brood War, and I hope that Brood War can support them in return, because that's how it's meant to work. So yeah, Razer and Twitch doing their utmost, and of course Team Liquid doing their best as well, every single week, day in, day out, doing all they can to push the tournament further and to give you guys the best show possible. So big thanks to them too.
Absolutely. So with that, on to Group F. Ba-ba-ba. LancerX, INF3cted, Non, and EonZerg. You can call me EonZerg now. You can call me EonZerg.
Yeah, thank God, because I have a feeling I was doing that a lot more than I even noticed last game. I don't know if that's true, but
I think I tried to correct you most of the times.
Yeah, well, that's good. Don't let me just go on, otherwise I will. I'll do it. I'll
It just
just
gets
go.
confusing.
Yeah, yeah. But we do have EonZerg now, for real, who I think is generally, despite the incredible similarity of the names, a step above Oxzerg in most people's opinion, at least.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a curious group. LancerX is one of those guys who I'm never quite sure what to expect out of him. He seems to perform really, really well at lands and stuff, but doesn't seem to perform so well in these online tournaments. So let's see if we can get his best side today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I see a LancerX game, what I expect is terrible walls, even on Fighting Spirit, bad PvZ, just in general.
Yeah.
And me wondering how he is A- and wins every Russian LAN ever.
I know. The Russians have some really good players.
Exactly. It's not even, it's not like some random LANs where he beats on C- players. Like Russia has like legit good players to play against him. So
yeah,
maybe it's weird.
I don't know. I don't quite know how that happens, but yeah, LancerX, he must have the quality inside him. But I have to be honest, for me as well, he's characterized a little bit by mistake-ridden games.
Elegant. I just figured out how we get a Protoss winner for TLS4 or the championship season.
Oh, go on.
We just have the entire tournament be in Russian, and then it'll just be just like a Russian LAN, and he'll win.
He'll feel right at home, won't he?
That's probably what's going on. It's all the English, man. It's messing with his head. We just do everything in Russian, and it'll be good to go.
It's also obvious. Maybe that's ICCat's ploy. Maybe that's why their website sometimes changes back to Russian a few times a day, just to make LancerX feel good, just so he knows what's up.
Man, we need to do this plan. We need to cast in Russian too. I mean, we got to go the whole hog.
Yeah, we've got to be like Yoda. He can cast backwards as well. Why can't we do it?
Exactly.
When I say backwards, I don't literally mean that Russian sounds like it's English spoken backwards, which to me it basically does. Less comprehensible. But I'm making a much less offensive point that he casts sometimes in English, and it's hilarious. Not hilarious. I should stop.
All right. Well then, LancerX versus INF3cted. What about INF3cted then, Elegant? What about INF3cted?
What about INF3cted indeed? I don't know how... I always get... See, this is going to be a tricky one for me. I always get INF3cted and Technics mixed up as well for some reason. INF3cted is a guy who I generally feel like I can count on for decent games. I think he's generally a pretty active player. He doesn't usually seem to be one of those guys who's always moaning about activity and whatnot and saying that he hasn't practiced and whatnot. So I expect something good out of him. And in this group, I would think he's going to be able to pull through. I would imagine.
I think you're absolutely right. And actually, I also just remembered that we have a few interesting recent games to look at, perhaps, from the Defiler.ru versus Psystorm.eu grudge match, which is essentially Russia plus friends versus Bulgaria. And 3 of the players in today's group actually played in that. LancerX, INF3cted, and EonZerg all participated. LancerX actually lost to Nemu, a fellow Bulgarian Zerg player, 1-2. And EonZerg actually 2-0'd INF3cted, and that's pretty much what I would expect here from these guys. EonZerg pretty dominant, I'd say huge favorite in the group overall, and LancerX just kind of not quite pulling off some great PvZ. But even against INF3cted, I would still definitely go with INF3cted here. So yeah, I'm picking the Zerg player, unfortunately, Elegant.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I usually like to create a bit of a dichotomy, so one commentator against the other. But here, I can't really do that. I'm definitely gonna have to say Jan Zerg as well. I'm afraid over LancerX.
All right, infected, not Ian Zerg.
Damn it! It's happening already. How am I even doing
his
this?
name doesn't. It's not even
They're
close.
not even similar. I'm just doing this on purpose now. I swear.
Everyone is Ian Zerg, guys. Everyone is Ian Zerg. He's like the new scan. Oh man. All right, let's go into the game.
Let's do it.
And here we go with the 12th block position as the blue Zerg. We have Razor.TwitchTL, who I believe is infected. You know, embracing the never-ending drive for sponsor tags everywhere. And as 6 o'clock as the red Pearls, well, LancerX. You know, I bet infected would feel right at home on the EG.
Yeah, I bet. I was just thinking that. Just the longest tags ever. Well, depending on whether infected wins anything or not, in which case EG wouldn't have him. Well, they would have him, and then they'd quickly apply Curse and make him into a player who everybody forgets. But yeah, that's quite an interesting. Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love his his determination to get the sponsors as much exposure as possible.
Yeah.
Just make sure you click the diplomacy tag a lot during the game. Sponsors are gonna love that.
I do that fairly often anyway because I just like keep forgetting like which colors people are and stuff. Now I just have an excuse. Like, yeah, look at that, awesome. It's too bad you can't scroll while you have it open, because then I can just leave it open all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's semi-transparent, right? So if I could scroll while this was open, I could actually just, you know, leave it open all the time.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome. But it's not possible. That's regrettable. But anyway,
we do have. First?
Sorry?
Pool first?
Yeah, we have a pool first. Yeah, we've got a little bit of pool action coming in from the Zerg player. And from the other side of things, we do not have any Forge yet, which is looking a little bit late to me. It's a little bit strange. He needs to have the Forge up probably already. The cannons look like they're just going to be in time, but that's quite edgy timing.
Did he leave enough space between the Forge and the pylon?
No, he didn't.
Well.
Oh, LancerX, why you do this? It's really easy as well because you can line the pylon up with the minerals as well, and it's really nice and simple.
Hey man, I told you. That's the thing when you get LancerX games, bad walls.
You called it, didn't you?
Yep.
You absolutely called it. Damn. Oh well.
As long as he doesn't block his Nexus, I think we're good. I still can't get over enjoying me blocking his Nexus. That was silly.
No. Horrible, isn't it?
So it's not quite that bad. But we do have 6 things on the way, so hopefully he does get a second cannon.
Yeah.
Wait, did he just remake that cannon?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. That seems really weird. I don't quite understand.
It looks like he canceled and remade, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And how is he going to put his gateway in such a way that he doesn't block this gap?
He can't. Unless he puts it like directly above the Forge, which is just going to be weird. Okay, there you go.
See, he just blocked his way out, so now he's walled himself in.
No, he can get out around the minerals and whatnot, but that's not exactly elegant.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's not brilliant, is it? Yeah.
And he doesn't even have a good building to kill. I guess he'll have to kill the pylon, but then he has to like build someone lower or something. This is awkward.
Yeah, this is deeply horrible, but never mind. It's going to sort of work. He's not going to be susceptible to any kind of run by, run out, run in, run anywhere. No one's going to be able to run anywhere. Nothing's possible. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but he is going to be safe for the time being. And you were very wise when you said that LancerX tends to have dodgy wallings. So, so yeah, there we go. I guess it's nice for you to be proven right. Although, look at this. Look how much supply LancerX has. It looks really weird to me. I know it's always the way, but suddenly it seemed really strange to me that he has 34 supply. It seems excessive. I was looking around for an extra pylon.
I think that's just what happens when the Nexus finishes, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I had a little bit of a weird brain thing there when it looked. loads. I don't know quite
I
what's
know what you mean though.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold that thought. We have a run by. Run by, Chocolingo. Oh my God, it's not tied anywhere.
This ridiculous wall didn't even keep the lings
not
out. This is
tied
crazy.
anywhere.
Then the lings get really trapped on the ramp.
Oh,
anyway.
it's not tied on the right. Oh God, that's why this forge is supposed to be in the little nook thing, so that doesn't happen. Oh God.
Ah, dear me. This is terrible. Oh my God, and I just read the stream chat. Apparently we're having an absolutely massive problem. I don't know quite what's going on there. But yeah, we have a little bit of ling action happening in the main base for LancerX. We should be able to flush it out fairly easily without losing too much mining time. And it's going to proceed without too much difficulty. And we got a Zealot coming back now as well to clear that up.
Oh man, look at that probe snapping off that Zergling. Badass probe.
Badass
Alright.
probe indeed. I love it when the Zergling's like on one probe hit left,
Oh,
and then
are
it
we
gets
gonna
to
have a
one
Hydra
shot
bust still
link.
again? We got a Hydra den. We got some 3-hatch Hydra going on here. It's dirty. Dirty! Might be 4th hatchery here though.
This
Nope,
is
he's just
deeply
pretending.
dirty.
Nope, he's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. We're
Interesting.
gonna have a Hydra burst. A little bit of Hydra burst in action coming
it's
in.
not all in. He's gone 4-hatch Hydra. Sort of. Ish.
Yeah, kind of, but he hasn't really got much space in which to make more drones, so his economy is going to be pretty thin. It's kind of semi all in. The disadvantage of semi all ins being that you often don't have quite enough stuff to actually make it work, and you end up kind of losing. But it's gonna. Yeah, it's kind of an all-in. He isn't going to be able to drone too much. We do have a Zealot over at the top right-hand corner. He's going to do some crazy things. Going to do some decent harassment on those drones, forcing the mining to be called for a little while. Whilst the probe tries to sneak into the natural, but I don't think it quite managed to see the Hydra's den in there.
Yeah, meanwhile, Zell guys is going to chill behind the minerals here and just be annoying. Require a lot of Zerglings to take him out. Yeah, I'm quite confused by this build from Infected. It's kind of like in between 3-hatch Hydra and like an actual 4-hatch Hydra. It's not a proper 4-hatch Hydra because he, well, I don't know. You're supposed to get the den after the 4th hatchery, right? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got range now. I mean, you can start like poking around, I guess. Yeah, this gateway at the top might be a little bit vulnerable. In fact, both gateways are probably vulnerable to range Hydras because the cannons won't reach far enough. But
Yeah,
I'm not really sure what's
a little
going
bit
on
worrying.
here.
Yeah, never mind. It's gonna just about work out. LancerX is gonna be able to put a decent number of Zealots out, and his base it's quite well hidden as well. I can't see an Overlord getting a scout on that, unless it goes on the cliff above the natural, which, now that I think about it, is entirely possible.
Yep. In the meantime, Corsair. Oh, got him. Don't die. Don't die to one Hydra, please. Don't be that guy.
Looks like it might just
don't
happen.
be that guy.
Corsair's gonna go down. Yeah, the Corsair went down.
Alright.
That
Meanwhile,
makes
Hydra's
sense.
coming in here. There's a random drone. That guy's gonna go skedaddle. So there's enough Zealots and there's a lot of cannons being made. This attack isn't really gonna do too much. However, it has forced like 5 cannons in the natural. I guess 3. Well, it's 4. Technically, it's forced 3 more than were necessary. Meanwhile, of course, it does fall. So you know, he's got that going for him. Meanwhile, LancerX is gonna start adding on his gateways now. In the main base as well. He's obviously got the second one here at the natural. How's his speed doing? He's about halfway done. When speed finishes, he'll be in a lot more comfortable position in stopping these Hydras. But even now, with the help of these bridges, I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to be alright. And we're going to have Zealot leg speed done in a second, so he should be alright. The Hydras are going to come into the natural, but they're going to be turned away quite easily because there's definitely enough Zealots in there to deal with. I'm sorry, I'm reading the stream chat right now, and on the off chance that this is valid, I'm gonna do it.
No,
I'm gonna do it, Sale.
no,
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna drop you from the call.
Don't drop me from the call.
I'm gonna drop you,
do it.
Elegant.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna drop you.
I don't quite know what's happening, but
If you do it, I'm gonna drop you.
want to avoid too much ruckus, you know?
I'm gonna drop you.
Because this is
Don't make me do it, Elegant.
okay, fine, I won't do it. You happy?
Yes. All right. We have avoided disaster. I was about to start to go solo for the rest of the day, do the whole group by myself.
Oh, I almost got sucked in right there. There's just a chance that it's real. What if it's real, Sale?
It doesn't matter. I am a cold, heartless bastard.
Yeah. I don't even know what's happening. I kind of dropped in and
Fine,
saw all this
ignore it.
like abuse.
Turn off
Oh
the
my
chat.
god, we have a whole lot of Zealots coming out of the natural expansion and they're going to get in on the Hydralisk, and they're going to pretty much take out all of them. These Hydralisks are done, and this is exactly what kind of thing I was talking about when you do a semi kind of all-in. You make quite a lot of units, but not all that many units. The Hydralisk can eventually die horribly to speed outs, and LancerX is going to come out with quite a few more speed outs here as well, and you may be able to keep the sustained pressure up. There are more Hydralisks coming into the middle of, well, there's Overlords coming into the middle of the map, and a few more Hydralisks to follow, but I think LancerX does have the impetus now. He may be able to get over to the top right-hand corner. We have no sunken colonies in right here at all, so this could actually be a real weak point.
Indeed it will. Sorry, I was distracted by a little Zealot breakdancing at the front there. That was quite cute. I always love those little things where the units just run back and forth really fast. I just try and figure out like what is going on in the AI there. They always do it for like, 5 or 6 times and then just stop. Anyway, big Zealot attack in the third base. Gonna do a good amount of damage here. The Hydras don't have speed yet. They got range, but he still doesn't have speed. I don't know what he's been doing here, but no speed on the Hydras can make it really tough to micro them. Fortunately, he does have quite a few, although they are fighting uphill here against the Zealots, but I think it's probably going to be enough here. And yeah, it looks like LancerX agrees with me, so he's going to run up to the top right. Meanwhile, no, that's a Zealot, not a Probe. I thought he was going to start expanding to the left side as well and get a third. So
yeah,
he's going to chill for now. But he does have more Zealots coming in from the backside here, so doing a little switcheroo here. The reinforcing Zealots now going to go after the drones. The Hydras coming back, but again, lacking the speed. Not that great. And here come the DTs. There are a whole bunch of Overlords here, though, so that's not going to make much of a difference.
Yeah, that doesn't really have any effect whatsoever. But I kind of like the idea. Lurkers? We do have lurkers. We have one lurker in the natural. We have another one that's not burrowed yet. So yeah, we do have some kind of lurker defense, but that's not going to be enough to save the third base quite yet. I can't help but feel that LancerX is going to have to pull back though anyway. That hard count is just a bit too much for him. Those Zealots finally going to get cleaned up as well now. Will he try and run by? Yes, it looks like he is going to try and run by, but he's going to get... I thought he was going to get all of his Zealots caught on the way past. Oh dear. He did a really good run by. Kind of most of the Zealots were making it through, and then he decided he was just gonna hold position them in Hydralisk fire to make them a little bit more manly. All the drones running away. I don't know if that's entirely necessary from 4 Zealots, and that's going to be a bit of a disruption to mining. And some of the Zealots actually going to make it out alive. That is really surprising to me. And it looks like, though, that LancerX's multitasking, though, fell to pieces a little bit during that time, and he hasn't managed to get his next Nexus up, and he hasn't managed to get any cannons up so far either, so that base is still in a very weak position, especially to Lurkers, as he does not have observers in quite yet.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering why he didn't have Lurkers during that first attack, because if he didn't have speed for so long, I really thought he should have had it, but I guess he's going for it now, and that's fine. Can't set up the Lurker contain, as you said, and that will be very effective, obviously, as it is Destination, which is one of the most awesomest maps for Lurker contains, if you're Zerg. Yeah. Meantime, we have a shuttle in production, but probably going to be a Storm Drop or something. Anyway, first Lurker is unfortunately going to run straight into cannon fire. The Hydra's coming in. There's no Lurkers anymore with the rest of the force, though. This seems like he's just a little bit short on gas or something. Meanwhile, is there a DT in the third? There is a DT in the third! It's killing all the drones! The DT in the third killing all the drones. Meanwhile, this attack is commencing. Infected is busy microing here. He's not paying attention. The DT with 14 kills at the third base, doing devastating damage to Infected. However, this attack on the Protoss third might be good here. No more storms for the Protoss. The Zealots are melting. The DT looks like he's going to continue onwards, but here are the reinforcements. Can these storms be good?
It's going to be enough. There are not many Hydralisks left. Good storms landing on the Hydras, but not quite enough to deal with them. There are enough Zealots, however, I feel, in the cover of those couple of photon cannons just to do enough to turn away the last of the Hydras. But Infected has very little in terms of economy left right now. He has moderate drones at his natural, very few at his main, and 0 at his third base. He's trying to re-drone now, but I don't know if it would be better for him to just sink all his remaining cash into army and go for it. Morphing Lurkers right in the face of his opponent. I'm not sure if that's a very good idea, but he does have more Hydras coming in to back him up and hoping that they hatch in. That could just give him a fighting chance. The Egg's almost going down there, managing to save him just in time. The Hydras might be able to hold. The Lurkers hatch. There are Overlords there for some reason. I don't quite know what they're doing, but it looks like he might just be able to prevent the space from going up.
Yeah, it's, oh man, these probes have to be careful. They've just transferred over here. They have to be so careful. Oh god, the probes need to not go closer, but the observers arrived. Wait, the observers arrived. All right. Some speed loss can come in here. They might actually be enough by themselves. No, probably not.
Maybe. No, I doubt it. They're going to get pretty much ripped to shreds by these Lurkers. Well, only too much you can see damage first. Only 3 Lurkers remaining, but that Archon's probably going to do it. Going to go and think that. Wait, last of the Lurkers goes down. All the Overlords going to be going home. along with the last 2 lurkers
Oh,
as
we
well.
have a random storm drop at the back of the natural. It's got 4 kills on it. I don't know when that happened.
Oh, so we do. I don't quite know when that happened either. Probably should have seen that. Never mind. It didn't do too much. We didn't miss anything epic or amazing or screenshot worthy, but he's going in for another one, and this could be decent. But in fact, it looks like he's on top of this. So he's going to get
I saw it coming.
Definitely not worth it.
Oh, he's going to go to the main. Oh, we've got mass overlords going to try and intercept. They're going to try and body block the shuttle. I guess if enough of them. Storm! Man.
Oh. You used up your best storm voice all in one go.
What's up with that?
Damn it, Sale. We have a huge number of overlords moving around the middle of the map. Does he have these control group with his hybrids in? This is crazy. They're just floating about.
What's going on, man?
If we had just a few Corsairs, then that would be a beautiful thing, but we don't. We have no Corsairs out from LancerX right now. He's having to put all his cash into making a pylon wall over the left-hand side.
Does he not have a spire? Oh, he can't scourge the shuttle!
Yeah, he doesn't have a spire.
He can't scourge the shuttle. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so annoying.
I think a spire might be a decent idea because otherwise this kind of thing's just going to cause him so many problems. That shuttle is literally immune to anything he has right now. There is nothing you can do about it.
Dude, I think, did LancerX wall himself in? He walled himself in his natural. He has to kill the forge.
Oh no, and it's halfway done on the left.
Oh, he's +1 now! He killed his halfway done +1. Why the hell did you do that? He unpowered his +2. His +3. Why was his +3? His +3 was halfway done and he killed it. Why? He didn't even cancel it. He just lost 1/3 of the minerals. What the hell?
That's not part of the plan, LancerX. What are you doing? Why didn't you kill the robo? And right now his third base is in a seriously bad situation. The lurk is going to burn down on top of the high ground. Looks like he will have enough army to fairly easily deal with that, but he's got to micro carefully. Otherwise he's going to lose a lot of zealots in the process. The next is going to go down. LancerX once again is going to be without third gas. Nice storm, taking down a lot of high at once, but it is not enough to save the next. The next is done. We're going to see one more high temp blast snipe as well before it's all over.
I have never in my life seen a forge robo walling at the bottom of a ramp.
Was that? That was ridiculous.
Oh, I can't believe it. He was halfway done. He should have just killed the robo. Oh my god. I mean, instinctively you would kill the forge, but not when your +3 is halfway done. Oh god.
LancerX just a crazy guy.
You see what I'm talking about though? With Lancer, it's like, what the hell? How does this guy get A- and win Russian lands?
Oh god.
You know what? LancerX is like the foreigner Tyson. You look at his play, you're like, this guy's terrible, and then he just wins.
This is bizarre.
Oh man.
So yeah, the +3 is going to be a little way away still. Did he even remake the forge? Oh, he has like 3 forges pumping at his natural. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I didn't see
6
that.
storm on Hydras. Here we go. He's going for the kill.
Yeah, he's going to be able to bust through this pretty easily. That's a tiny army from Infected. Why does he not have more stuff on the map? And his very small army is now even smaller. All his stuff is dead. He's retreating all the way back into his natural. But that's a huge army coming out from LancerX. He is going to be able to just trash the natural expansion if he can get a decent position on these bridges right here. There's a couple more lurkers morphing in, but they're not going to be in time. LancerX looks like, oh, he's thinking of going, but no, he's going to divert. And instead, very sensibly, going to take out the third base well, where he'll meet basically no competition. There is no way that death ball can be stopped at this moment in time.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, he's just getting another expansion. I mean, 180 supply to 91. Almost 100 supply lead for LancerX. And here he goes, busting into the third base. We got some reinforcements coming in from the back, but there's so few of them. Storms on everything. Oh my god, he can storm the stacked drones! They're stacked!
Please do it!
They're stacked!
Please do
Get
it!
it! Get it!
He make me happy.
Oh.
It's not going to happen. He looks very reluctant to do any kind of simple moves like that. LancerX only making weird decisions this game, but it is going to be enough. He's going to be able to take down this third base. He does still have a couple of observers in there. If he chooses to move them back, those Dragoons are just going to take a bunch of look.
GG!
Oh,
Infected. Infected, dude, you didn't even see him wall himself in and kill his +3, man.
You have no idea how.
You have no idea what happened in that game.
It started badly for LancerX with the bad wall-in, and it only got worse for his wall-ins as the game went on. But it didn't matter. He was able to take down Infected nonetheless. And the only real time when he looked in any kind of danger was when his third was kind of under siege from Infected's constant constant kind of harassment. But that DT in the third base just turned it all around very, very quickly.
Indeed, indeed. And, you know, aside from these few hilarious snafus, shall we say, you know, his overall play was still okay. I don't mean to BM him, as some people in the chat think. He's obviously much better than me anyway, but
I hate that you have to say that.
I know. I have to clarify because people are like, oh, well, you know, you're not an A- for us. That's what you think. Anyway, so LancerX goes on to the winners match. Infected is in the losers match, and coming up next will be Non versus Eonzerg, a TV Xeon destination. Be right back.
Don't go anywhere.